This is Feminine Features. The main purpose of this show is to discuss chick flicks. I'm Sullivan.
I'm Jenna Morrissey.
And I'm Winsor, Jewell.
This week we saw the Cheetah Girls. In order for you to enjoy and understand this podcast, we recommend that you watch before listening. But if you haven't, here's Jenna with some background and a brief synopsis.
Hey!
Hello.
Our last episode,
Mm-hmm.
we recorded that in February.
Yes.
Of 2025.
Yep. And it is May.
It's May.
Mhm.
Late May, dare I say.
Nearly June.
Yes.
Nearly June.
Nearly June.
So it's been a minute.
Mhm.
Lots of things been happening, going on trips,
Yes.
many things happening. But we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Yeah. And I have a cold, so hopefully I make it through this whole recording. It's been a while since you guys heard me cough, at least like 10 minutes.
I haven't been timing, but yeah.
I didn't know you had a cold until you said, I'm still getting over this cold.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I
You
didn't
told
know
me
you
you've
had a
had
cold.
it for a couple of months, so I'm thinking like tuberculosis.
Yeah. Well, I'm coughing up blood,
I was worried
Fainting.
about
Great.
that. I was worried about
On
that.
our
Yeah.
new white couch.
Well, I have a delicate little hanky that's embroidered.
Oh, thank God.
I'm very-
in your nice blazer.
Yeah, I'm very demure about the whole thing. It's
Mhm.
like, it's going to be a real shame when I finally die.
In the nice blazer for our cozy little podcast here. So
Okay.
dressed up.
Okay, so I was at work. I came from work. When we started filming, Jenna was like, hey, let's make sure to be casual for the podcast, because sometimes, I'll show up in my bikini to record the podcast.
Yeah, and
That's
I
kinda
just...
casual.
Yeah,
Versus
sure.
a blazer.
But I feel like,
Not the way I wear a blazer,
chick
am I right?
flick, like slumber party,
Yeah.
And I feel like we can reflect that in our pajamas.
Yeah.
Was my thought, but it didn't seem to vibe with either of you as much. We should get matching pajamas, and then we can have a uniform.
That would be excellent.
My pajamas are just like shirtless, loosely fitting pants that are like constantly falling down. It's
Yeah.
not-
Oh, I know.
yeah, not really like an appropriate video.
And mine are the same. But I feel like we could. That's why we would have to get them.
We
get
can all get
cute,
muumuus.
cute.
Yeah, I'd be comfortable with that.
I don't think muumuus are cute.
I look
Hot
good in a
take. I
muumuu.
know everyone loves them or whatever
They
now,
do.
but
I've only
Yeah.
ever seen them as a point of scorn and derision.
I think it's a Brittany Bursky thing. Am I right?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, you're probably right about
Nice.
that.
Am I right?
Mhm.
Yes. But yeah, no, matching plaid pajamas.
Mm-hmm.
We got the shorts version for the summers when
With
we
the
can't
big
have the AC on because we're
Curly
recording.
cursive FF on them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, how about the Cheetah Girls? What happened with that movie?
I'm sorry, we're just catching up.
Yeah.
So let's get into the Cheetah Girls. Truly, what a great film. So
One of the best.
Truly.
this is a 2003. Say it with me now. Disney Channel original movie. Let's
Come.
fucking go.
Yeah.
You know I love them.
Yep.
All right. One thing that I didn't know before, diving in for this episode is that it's based off a book series of the same name,
Oh.
written by Deborah Gregory.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of freaking books in this series. I think only the first movie, because this movie has 2 sequels, pulls anything from the books. This movie was directed by Oz Scott and written by Allison Taylor. And this movie stars Raven. She was credited as Raven. As Galleria Garibaldi. Then we have Adrienne Bayon as Chanel Simmons. Keely Williams as Aquanet or Aqua Walker. Sabrina Bryan as Dorinda Thomas. And those are our main 4 Cheetah Girls right there.
Bubbles, Chuchi, Aqua, and Doe.
Yes. Respectively.
All good
Mhm.
nicknames.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are good nicknames. Sometimes they call Dorinda Do-Re-Mi. I think they call her that at the beginning.
Yeah, which makes a lot more sense than when they just call her Doe. I gotta say,
Yeah.
but
Dorinda.
Yeah.
she owns it.
Yeah.
You get used to it.
Then we have Lynn Whitfield as Dorothea Garibaldi, Galleria's mother, and
Ooh.
just just gorgeous.
Mhm.
Just gorgeous. Then we have Sandra Caldwell
Sandra
as Drink a
Caldwell.
Champagne.
Mhm.
She's their kind of music teacher. She's running the talent show. That's kind of central to the plot. Then we have Vince Carrazza as Jackal Johnson. He's a record producer and the evilest man you'll ever see in a movie. And then we have Kyle Schmidt as Derek, who is Galleria's love interest. He's a rapper in the band Sonic Chaos.
Love interest is a bit of a stretch.
Exactly. What I was going to say was I don't remember him from watching the
No.
movie as a kid at all. I remember the song because it was on the soundtrack.
And you know what? Neither does Raven.
Yeah.
You were in that? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just kind of harasses her a little bit.
In like a kid way, but
in
yeah.
like a kid way,
Yeah.
but like not enough to even constitute like a full character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's just like two guys who like hang around the Cheetah Girls and they tease them, but it's like obvious they really like them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
But they're not
that's it.
friends in a way
They're
that they
not
would typically be
friends.
depicted.
Yeah. It's interesting.
It's interesting.
Yes. So for our summary, guys, keeping it short this season. I feel like I'm always saying that, but it's got to happen. It's
Yeah.
got to happen. Watch the movie. Watch the movie. You'll get the
Mhm.
basics from me, but you should watch the movie.
Especially this one.
Yeah, it's the fucking Cheetah Girls.
Mhm.
If you're watching this podcast and you haven't seen the Cheetah Girls, come
Nonsense.
on.
Then
Come
you'd
on.
be
I mean, you're here to
like me.
learn something,
Yeah.
and I thank you for that.
Yeah.
But okay, so the Cheetah Girls are freshmen attending Manhattan Magnet High School,
Mhm.
and they are auditioning for their school's talent show when Jackal Johnson, who happens to be an alumni of the school and also a famous record producer, he's like walking by and just walks in and they're doing the auditions.
He's clearly like, I need 4 17-year-olds stat.
Yeah.
14-year-old stat.
Yes, they're
Yeah.
14
He
freshmen.
goes to this high school, yeah.
Freshmen. They are 14. And I feel like, and I kept bringing this up when we were watching it, that it makes all of their decisions make a little more sense when you're like, right, they like just got out of middle school.
Yeah, of course. Well, it makes Raven's mother seem extremely like reasonable
Mhm.
Yes.
to like constantly be asking to go to these meetings and
yes.
like go over contracts. It's like, especially in the music industry in like 2003,
Yeah, right.
like it could not be a more predatory time to be a teenager in music.
It's so bad.
It's like, yeah, the least I would do would be listen to your mother about like being responsible about whether or not they take all your money.
And she's just constantly like, God, Mom, you're so old.
Hey, you're so, you don't get how it's done nowadays. Nowadays we get taken advantage of. It's like a whole subplot. Anyway, yeah, Jackal Johnson fucking sucks.
Subplot. That is the plot.
Oh,
That's what I'm
true.
about to
I will-
say.
Well, I would say it's the subplot. Well,
her
What's the main plot then?
the main plot is Raven is not nice to her friends.
yeah, it's the friend
Yeah,
stuff, and then secondarily
true.
it's the mother,
That's true.
in my
Mhm.
opinion.
That's true. All
'Cause
right.
if we're honest, the getting a music deal plot is just like things just sort of happen to them.
Yeah.
It's not like at no
Yeah,
point.
no one's driving that. I mean,
Exactly.
Gallery is trying to.
Yeah, but also things just sort of fall in their lap, and then it's like, I don't know if that
How do
can
we
be
deal with that as friends remaining
Yes.
Cheetah sisters?
Yeah,
Of course. Well, they
Mhm.
stay together.
Mhm.
Uh,
of course.
all right. So they go to meet with him and they learn that he's taken their idea of Cheetah Girls and kind of just run with the animal part of it.
Mhm.
He wants to have the girls in animal masks. What's the name of the band?
Global
Get Down.
Get down.
Global
Yep.
Get Down.
Mhm.
And the song is like, we go all around the world. Da, 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 da.
It kind of sounds like an earworm.
Yeah.
They do play it at the most annoying possible pitch, which
Yeah,
is
they do.
smart for the film.
Yes. Yeah, it's supposed to be tacky, whatever.
Mhm.
So the girls struggle over whether or not to sign with him, as they haven't been seeing eye to eye with each other anyway. And that's the whole
Mhm.
Galleria thing, which is she's basically just like I don't know. She calls herself the leader of the Cheetah Girl, or the founder.
Founder, yep.
She says she wrote the song when I think more than one of them wrote that. Yeah.
She like worked with Chuchi.
Yeah. I love that you commit to Chuchi.
Yeah, well, I was gonna call her Bubbles earlier, but then I thought that might be a little bit too casual.
Yeah, you don't know her like
Raven
that.
instead. Yeah.
So yeah. Galleria hasn't been giving others their credit, and she made fun of Dorinda's outfits, and Dorinda and Aqua tell Chanel that she needs to talk to Galleria because the Cheetah Girls used to just be Galleria and Chanel, and then like the other two came in, but we don't see any of that. We dive right in with the four of them. So then Chanel is stressed that her mom is selling the apartment to go live with her new boyfriend, and she takes her mom's credit card and she goes shopping with it. She gets a cheetah print vest for Dorinda, and she goes to talk to her, and that's when she finds out that Dorinda is a foster child.
What?
Scandal in the Cheetah Girls.
What?
Things keep happening to these girls.
This immediately after Galleria has just been like, you have no option but to buy brand new clothes.
Yes.
Yeah.
In order to stay in the Cheetah
Yeah,
Girls.
she's like, I hate that you wear the same outfit all the time.
Yeah.
She's living in a foster home with like literally 10 other children.
Yeah. And then that's when they have their real heart to heart. And they get close. So then Galleria left the meeting with Jackal Johnson thinking that she thinks that the other three girls took the deal. And she's looking at a poster for Global Get Down in the window of a record shop when her dog named Toto, who is a big character in this movie, who I just haven't mentioned up to this point, gets free and he falls into a hole in the ground. Now, they're at 14th Street because they show the subway.
They do.
It seems as though they're doing some sort of construction on this subway station, but it's not clear. Would you agree?
I would very much agree. I could not really tell kind of where the hole in the ground came from or why it would be so complicated. Because usually a hole in the ground in New York
you can fit a person in it.
A big open area where you're like, holy shit, there's these big open areas right under the ground. It's not like the dog has like a lot to like crawl into.
Yeah. You
know?
It's like there's a pipe. And that's it.
And it's not.
And the pipe is like blowing steam because then the dog needs oxygen and can't breathe.
Right.
Yeah,
it doesn't really track.
Yes.
As a physical danger for the dog. It seems like the dog is at the bottom of a bunch of 2x4s and cardboard.
He's fallen into the core.
He's
the core of the earth.
Core of the planet Earth.
They were at 14th Street digging into the core.
they got like 3 firefighters together down there.
Traffic stopped.
That's what gets me. They have now backed up the traffic from 14th Street to Midtown, is what they say. Midtown. And then they shut off the water in the neighborhood. They shut off the power in the neighborhood. And this is all happening while, like, it's right across the freaking street from their high school.
Yeah.
And they're in the middle of the talent show. And Galleria's white rapper boyfriend is performing.
Whoa. Whoa, don't use the word boyfriend.
Right, they don't kiss till after.
Yeah, it's true. She's never seen him
and
rap,
the lights go out because they cut off electricity in the neighborhood to get this little rat dog. Excuse me. I mean, I love little dogs, but some of
but if you back up traffic for 40 blocks, you're a little rat dog, you know?
Yeah.
Well, and it seems that they just need this dog to walk like 2 feet closer to the fireplace.
Yeah.
And it's like, how could the electricity and the water be involved in that process?
Yeah.
And then when the power comes back on at the high school, a projector just turns on and it's...
There's the news. Yeah.
The projector turns on and it's on a news channel that Galleria is interviewing with in that moment. So that everyone in in the auditorium, runs outside because she's just outside.
Truly a slow Manhattan news day.
Oh my God. It's so... it's beautiful. I love Disney Channel original movies.
Yeah.
So yeah. I wrote the entire NYPD is on the case.
True.
Yep.
Trying to get this dog out of a hole. But he
Good use
doesn't
of their
come
time.
out until all of the Cheetah Girls get together and they sing to him.
Yeah.
Singing to him is what makes him move those 2 feet.
Yep. Nobody tried a piece of meat.
Nobody tried a piece of meat. Nobody tried moving the 1 2x4 on top of him.
No one tried to stick.
Nope.
But I really think it was the power of friendship that got him out of that hole.
That's true.
I think the firefighters kind of got a sense of what was going around, and they're like, "These girls really need to be singing to this dog right
Yep.
now."
Yeah. Well, no, because they all learned the dog was in a hole from the news.
Oh, of course.
So it was already an extreme situation.
Well, I think the police officers were like, she has friends that she needs to make up with.
Yes.
They saw the matching outfits in the crowd.
They
and
were
they're
like, oh.
"Well, now what's this about?"
They were like, get them over here.
Yeah.
What are you guys, a girl group?
Yeah, you guys sing?
When you're not discovered by Jackal Johnson, but you're discovered by the
NYPD.
the fire department.
NYFD, please.
Oh, sorry.
ACAB includes their talent agent.
FDNY. It's
ACAB
not
is-
NYFD.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
FDNY.
true. It is
You know?
FDNY. I know that because it's on all the T-shirts that the kids wear at Yankee games. I know.
Exactly. It's on the trucks.
Oh, well, it is on the trucks. True. That are right outside of our apartment.
The one that went by before
Yeah.
we hit record.
Yeah.
So, they come together
Yep.
because, I don't know, does Galleria apologize? Not really.
Despite, without doubt, being like the major villain.
Not really. But they make up anyway, and then they perform a song, of course, in the streets of New York.
They said, hold up that traffic a little longer. Y'all are already waiting. Let's go.
Exactly.
Nobody needs to get to Midtown.
No.
True.
No.
That's true.
So then and my favorite part of the dance number was like, they had Dorinda sweep.
And she drops
she's
the broom.
she's an unpaid janitor.
So she's an unpaid
At a
janitor
dance
working
studio.
for dance classes.
Yeah.
At a dance studio,
Mhm.
which I didn't think was legal.
I think if you
you can
call
do
it an
whatever.
internship,
Yeah, you can do
you
anything.
can get away
Yeah.
with
All
it.
right. Like a student volunteer.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had her sweeping, which just kills me. And then the firefighters were dancing with them, like backup.
I did like that
was
part.
like, that's awesome.
That's pretty fun. Yeah.
Because it's not like the whole crowd was dancing, you know? It's not like we're all in this together High School Musical. But yeah, that was really funny. It did feel very High School Musical at the talent show auditions, I feel like.
Yeah.
That was so, like, and by that I mean, like, this is the auditions.
Yeah.
You guys have full costume and lights.
Yeah.
Full choreography, originally written song. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, this movie is the fucking blueprint
Mhm.
for many
Mhm.
things to come. So
Yeah. Absolutely.
shout out.
Well, I think a theme is about working together. And I think that because they open with the song Together We Can, which
Mhm.
really
Shoot the moon, stop the rain.
even ride a hurricane. Yeah.
If you wanna.
If we wanna. If we wanna.
If you wanna.
Obviously not required. Extremely dangerous.
Together we can.
Yeah. But then, you know, the conflict arises between Raven wanting to do everything the way that she wants to do it
Mhm.
versus the way the group wants to do it. And at one point someone says, you can't make decisions for the whole group. We make our decisions together. A lesson to
Yeah.
be learned, a theme to notice.
But then again, she doesn't really apologize.
Yeah, I don't know that she learns the lesson.
But I think a lot of that gets resolved in the sequel.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I watched the Cheetah Girls 2, but I was watching people talk about the Cheetah Girls 2 on TikTok today. And I saw many people saying like, you know, that's like the main thing of the second movie is she didn't learn her lesson the first time.
Mm-hmm. That movie I remember better.
Me as well.
And very much enjoyed as a child.
Mm-hmm. I remember the songs
This one's
better.
great.
Yeah. I think I was just older when it came out.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but okay, so the working together thing, it's fun. We've seen it in kids' movies, so I'm like, it's good. You should learn that as a child.
We're all in this together.
You should learn that. Absolutely.
Together we can.
Exactly. But like, what I thought was so interesting about this movie was that this movie really like looked at what it means to be a leader. And I thought that was just really interesting for a kids movie to take on like what makes a good leader.
Yeah.
And they sort of came to this idea that like being a good leader, Raven, through all her faults, did have a very clear vision of like what she wanted for the group, and like being able to, and then like I think she struggled with being able to communicate that, but then like that was sort of the lesson that she learned, of like, how do I communicate my vision to other people? And at one point, Chuchi says she believes what we're doing. She believes in what we're doing, and you gotta believe if you want other people to believe. And it's like, yeah, like that, putting that into words, like what a good leader is, I think is important for kids to hear. And like, honestly, like a really interesting thing to watch as an adult, just like, yeah, what do I like, kind of turn over in your head, like, what do you believe a good leader is,
Mm-hmm.
At one point they say friends help friends make their dreams come true. Interesting take, sure.
Very, very,
But she says
we're all going to
like,
be pop stars.
She says that like intimidatingly. She's like, friends make other friends' dreams come true.
She
Isn't
does.
that correct?
She does.
Right. She said, you can't, that was just to get her not to quit.
I'm unimpugnable because I too am committed to making you famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some toxic leadership qualities.
Oh, certainly.
Galleria expressed, and I found...
Certainly.
I mean, I'll talk later, but I found Chuchi's arc very relatable.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think, having a creative group and, like, being able to share a vision is a really, like, another interesting theme that they get into.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, when global get down is... like an opportunity that's presented to them, like being able to like look at that and be like, well, why doesn't this work for us? Like, we're a girl group, what is our actual vision? Like, do we want to do our songs, we want to have our faces visible? Like, this is like,
they just never really talked about it. They would just like come to a conclusion on their own and be like, well, why don't you think that?
Yeah.
Which is very,
that's true.
being 14 and being a freshman in high school.
Yeah, but also like, sometimes like, I think, sometimes like creative work can be like, it's hard to like put into words often.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're doing this show. We been able to define chick flick in a way that all three of us agree on?
No.
But also we know when we see one,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we disagree sometimes.
Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. But like, for the most part,
yes.
Yes,
when you I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they say the Cheetah Girls follow their own dreams and nobody else's. So yeah, like, again, like driving home that importance of like believing in your vision and your dreams and like having confidence in that.
Yeah. And at the end of the movie, the news is actually still rolling while they're doing this performance on the street.
Mm-hmm.
And they cut to Jackal, who's watching it on like, I don't know, some sort of circle projector screen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy. The news is like filming this music video live with these crazy camera angles. It's really something. But they're standing there and it's like him sitting in the chair and his two executives behind him. And one of them's like, Jackal, you really messed this one up. And he's like, so yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They get to live their own dream, singing in the streets of New York for no money.
Absolutely.
But getting a free music video from, I don't know, Channel 4, whatever.
Channel 1.
I don't
know. Yeah, somebody's got to pick them up, right?
Yeah.
Channel 1 and the background firefighter.
Pix 11.
Of NY, yeah.
News 4, New York.
I don't know. I just made up 4. I don't know if that's an
Oh,
actual
no, I
channel.
love News 4 New York. Because
Oh, really?
Because
Okay.
they're News 4 New York.
News
Do I
4
love
New
them?
York.
No, I've never watched them, but I know that
It's a
their
fun
slogan.
tagline.
Yeah.
They're doing something fun with it.
The Time Warner Spectrum affiliate is News Channel 1.
News Channel 1. Yeah.
Yep.
See, we don't have cable, so that, like... And I
watch
love...
public television when it's New York television, and
Mm-hmm.
that's not numbered.
Sure. Yeah. No. I do kind of miss cable, but let's not get into it right now.
Yeah.
Let's not get into that.
Last thing I want to mention is, like, I do think the mom was a good leader as well, and a good example of, like...
Oh, Galleria's?
Yeah, Galleria's mom.
Of course, yeah.
And just, like, you know, having a vision, all that stuff is, like, Raven has, but then, like, hey, like, let's read through the contracts, like... Let's not be mean to your friends. That is like other things that it's like, she didn't apologize, but I do think she learned her lesson. Am I wrong?
Probably, yeah.
Well, they did make a sequel where I think she kind of low-key does it again.
Would you like to expand, Winsor?
Yeah. I mean, I think the movie just kind of ends where she should learn her lesson, and the lack of apology is really notable, and like she gets what she
wasn't she on her way to the talent show?
Yeah, but her pure goal is success, and
okay, but wasn't she on the way to the talent show to like support the other Cheetah Girls?
She said she was going to support Drinka, I thought.
To Drinka.
Yeah, because she had been a little snotty with Drinka earlier.
Yeah, I think she's in the process.
They all were in costume. They all did
learning she's not an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And then people just kind of came back to support her out of a love and appreciation for her and her dog. And she just kind of said, like, well, why can't we be Cheetah Girls like I always said we should be? And then they just kind of go forward with that. So it doesn't really complete the arc of the film because she is like so horrible.
She's like really mean.
Yeah.
She's like, what are you, broke? Fuck off.
Well, it kind of...
I'm sorry, Drink. I'm sorry you didn't have a
She kind of reminded me of Massey in The Click.
Yeah.
A little bit at times.
Yeah.
But, and hers just came out of, like, I don't know, sheer determination to be a star.
Yeah.
And it's like what Drinker tells us, she has a big head, but she knows she has a big heart too.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, she doesn't want her attitude to change. I think she just wants to stop saying mean things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess it could cover this kind of conflict, and it's an implied conflict I think, of being between, you know, the heights of your passions and the politeness to complete, you know, group work. But that conflict just kind of gets shown as her kind of being just a monster.
Yeah, I mean, I think she does feel like they do show her feeling remorse.
Yeah.
Also, and I've said it before, I'll say
Certainly
it again.
Remorse,
being 14 is just like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I mean, I wouldn't criticize the movie.
And
for
like,
this.
I get it. I was a very like, I was very controlling about my creative projects when I was in high school.
God, was
Yeah.
I? Academic projects? I was the worst.
I wouldn't, not academic.
Well, you guys what I hated.
But yeah, I get it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, sometimes it just takes you, I feel like looking back to be like, damn, I was kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Even when everyone is screaming at you, you're being an asshole.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I feel
I
like
mean,
that's what's happening to Galleria in this.
You hope her behavior will change. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. That's everything I have on themes. Did you want to talk about Chuchi's plot?
Well, I think that ties into what this movie means to me.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead? You can start.
First of all, Aqua's plot about the subway.
And how she doesn't want to.
She doesn't want to take the subway.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I've had to.
She said, "What did she say? My dad'll move me to New York, but he won't move me under it or something."
Yeah.
LOL.
And so I think it was really touching to see her learn to love the subway, even though they showed none of it, as this movie was clearly shot in a backlot in California.
Yeah.
They have a V train.
Yeah, that's right.
The BV train.
I know. Well, remember we got into the whole argument about it because was that this movie?
I believe it was a different one because it doesn't really make sense to get into an argument about the V train.
Yeah, it was a different movie. Never mind.
Okay.
And they did shoot a lot of this in New York.
Did they?
Yeah, New York and
it
Toronto.
Seems very New Yorky, but I mean, there is tough stuff with getting on the subway.
That's why you gotta
film
at the
on
transit
subway,
museum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
many people do. I mean, it feels New Yorky in pretty much every other way except for the fact when its final location definitely feels like a backlot in LA, but I guess it's a backlot in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
And Chuchi's plot line,
Mhm.
where she, as to connect to earlier, where she is kind of put in this position by the other members of the Cheetah Girls to criticize and bring up their concerns with Gabriella and
Galleria.
Thinking of High School Musical, buddy.
Thinking of High School Musical again. Galleria, Bubbles. Why am I fucking playing games here?
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Raven.
I know who I thought of her as during the movie. So Raven has this plot line, has this kind of controlling grasp over the Cheetah Girls, and Chuchi is the best friend to be brought in to criticize. And it reminded me of various villains we've had to face in our past, collectively. And
Name names.
But collectively.
Absolutely.
That's it.
And places I've been in where like I too not appreciate someone's way that they treated people, but
Mhm.
felt that they were creative enough of a person that they had to be like handled.
All right, I know what name you're naming.
Treated. And feeling as if I was put in these positions I didn't want to be in.
Mhm.
And it's not just one person, it is multiple
Yeah.
situations. Where where you have to take the responsibility to kind of shut somebody down.
Mm-hmm.
And why I'm probably not sympathetic to Galleria is that the lesson that I learned was to cut them off because they usually just suck and actually aren't that creatively interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And actually one of the best things you can do creatively is collaborate well with others and respect them for their skills.
Yeah. Good
And
point.
so that's what I saw in Galleria's art, and I really respected Chuchi's rock and a hard place situation.
Yeah.
And I thought the
Of
movie
course.
was actually very accurate in raising up those emotions within me.
Yeah. And I feel like that's very real for kids as
Mhm.
well, you
Mhm.
know?
Mhm. And I think, like, to the point of like this movie being about like what makes a good leader is like you could definitely say that Chuchi is also like very much a leader of the Cheetah Girls.
Mhm.
And like
Yeah.
Well, it's her and Galleria were there
absolutely.
first.
Yeah. And like being able to solve conflicts and like be an ambassador. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's like what a leader is.
Chuchi is able to take responsibility, whereas Galleria, I believe she's taking responsibility by putting expectations on other people,
Yeah.
as opposed to getting the best out of them.
Yeah.
And I think it's actually very interesting for a children's film to like cover to that detail
Yeah.
of what is a very real conflict.
For sure.
Mhm.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go. So first of all, my good friend and roommate Ian, who was on this show for Drop Dead Gorgeous many seasons ago,
Before my time.
before Jenna's time. He went this year for Halloween as Toto having fallen down the hole. So he had a
forgot.
It was incredible.
he had a steam pipe on top of his head. And he was dressed like a little dog, had the steam pipe on top of his head, and then he would vape and blow it in this little straw and would come out the top of the steam pipe, which was a very cool special effect. But I was worried about him because he was like ripping that thing all night. Obviously, because everyone said,
Really
make the
cheaping
smoke
on
go. Make the smoke go.
Oh my god. That's so fucking good.
Yeah, and
Toto in the hole.
Toto in the hole. And he
wouldn't say like from the Cheetah Girls when he mentioned it. He's like, "Oh, I'm going as Toto in the hole."
Is that a gay thing?
No, it was so funny.
Oh my god, that's so fucking good.
It was very good, and he won his costume contest as he should. So
Oh yeah,
No surprise.
That's top tier stuff.
Yeah.
Really.
yeah. Of course, I'm happy to see lesbian icon Raven Simone in this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to see her paying so little attention to her love interest.
Yeah.
She like straight up doesn't know who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. And just like the themes of leading a creative project in this film really stuck with me as someone who has a couple creative projects going.
Mm-hmm.
And it is like, it's a creative project. You don't realize how many like difficult moral situations you can get in. So I run an open mic and, for comedians, and comedians love to go up and tell their edgy jokes.
Yes.
And it's like really quite interesting that I am like, have to like speak for myself, but also I'm like speaking for my other hosts and like the mic as a concept, which can involve also the comedians that show up week after week. Like, I can consider them to be part of the mic, because they are, I guess. And, to have to advocate for like, just jokes that like don't offend anyone, but also like straight up it feels unsafe.
I mean, you had to confront a guy.
Well, yes.
You had to confront a guy.
So I did this, and then we had an audience member call one of our comics, they were both white, the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sully said, "Get the fuck out!"
And I said, "Get the fuck out!" And I stand by that. And of course,
once again, I would like to apologize.
Stop.
It was not Winsor, obviously. Jesus Christ. No, but I stepped to him, and then he stepped to me, and then a bunch of guys got in between us, and then he said something else, and I said, "We don't accept that kind of language here."
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
And
Hell yeah.
I'm proud of myself for being a person who doesn't back down and stands by my morals.
You absolutely should be. It's that is not an easy thing to do, and so many people fold in that situation.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, but it still is really unfortunate that I just want to tell my silly little jokes, and suddenly I am advocating in charge of the rules of a room, people's safety, people's comfort, and
well, that's a big part of being a leader.
Yeah. And it's just crazy.
And it's honestly just a good thing that you recognize that responsibility.
Yeah.
I guess.
Safety's a big part of it.
Yeah.
Because
they don't talk about that in the fucking Cheetah Girls.
Exactly. Galleria is not recognizing that responsibility.
So true.
She's putting on separate responsibilities that make her feel responsible.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were saying, you recognize the ones that you have to fill, even if they're not the ones that you want.
Wow.
It's the traits of being a good leader.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Should we talk about what happened last time we tried to record this episode? Because I on the flip side, we tried to record this episode 3 months ago.
It was in March.
It
was St. Patrick's Day weekend.
2 long months ago.
2 long months ago. We
it was the day after St. Patrick's.
It was the day after St. Patrick's Day. And we were very hungover. And
we've been hungover on the podcast before, but this was bad.
It was really bad. I had to vomit in the middle of recording.
I did too.
So did Jenna. But more than that, it was just I had a bad attitude.
Whenever one of us was talking, the other two would be like this, with their head against the mic.
Yeah,
eyes closed.
Yeah. And I was extremely hungover, and you guys got home at 5 a.m. And then we record it at 8 so that Winsor could make it to work at 2 at noon.
Yeah.
And my sister was coming.
Oh my god, yeah.
That was a wild day at the office.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So sometimes, you will make poor decisions as a leader or as a group and for your creative projects. And like, obviously we're re-recording it because we love the Cheetah Girls and we want to give it our full attention.
Would have been disrespectful to put this episode It was bad.
A lesson to learn from the Cheetah Girls and about leadership is, owning mistakes.
Absolutely.
And,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Trying to rectify that which you've done wrong.
I should not have let our friend Sydney pour that much liquor in my mouth off the bar. Because that's really what happened. That's really what did it for me. I'm usually quite good about counting my drinks.
Yeah.
And having water. And then the next day, I threw up in Penn Station picking my sister up. And I was like, what's going on? And I was flipping through my photos and I was like, oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, I have no regrets. I think it was a wonderful evening.
I had a great time.
No regrets. I wish we had just been like, hey, let's not record.
I wish we had just axed.
Yeah, that's true.
I wish I hadn't come an hour up to Washington Heights.
Yeah. Well, after we stopped recording the episode and Winsor went to work, I think as soon as we stopped recording, I closed my eyes.
Yeah.
And I curled up right here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up when Sully woke up and left.
Yeah. Well, I was like, should I wait till you have to go get your sister? But then I was like, I can just call you if I need you to wake, if I think you need to wake up. Yeah.
I was good. I was good. I wasn't, but we got through it.
We are still alive. But yes.
But that's not why we haven't put out an episode.
That's
unrelated.
Unrelated. No. That was just the one.
That was just one weekend.
It was just the one.
Yeah. All right. That's everything that this means to me.
All right. This movie is everything to me, man. It came out, it's crazy. This came out in 2003. It was a month before I turned 4. So I was really, really little when this came out. Sully, were you allowed? Did you watch this?
I've never
as a kid.
No, I never saw this until then.
Yeah, because I knew you weren't a Disney Channel kid till later.
Right.
Yeah, and that's crazy. Yeah. This is it. This was the beginning of the music stuff.
Yes.
For Disney Channel, of course. They weren't going to release the soundtrack for this, because that's unheard of for a TV movie, right? And then it went platinum or something. And I was looking at it on Spotify, and this is the only Disney Channel movie that doesn't have the Disney Channel logo on it. It just has text that says from the Disney Channel original movie.
Whoa.
Yeah. Just stupid but interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I was a cheetah for Halloween. Because of this movie. It's just such classic Disney Channel to me. And I was really getting into reading about the casting for the movie and stuff when preparing for this. 3LW was the band that Adrian and Keeley were in before the movie started. And how that group broke up because they were doing the Cheetah Girls, and Raven technically isn't a Cheetah Girl, outside of the movie. She's not a part of the group because it's also a girl group in real life. And of course, Cheetah-licious Christmas, how can I not mention that iconic album? Loved that one. I'm pretty sure it's only 5 songs, but it's not an EP. It's an album. And loved that growing up. Yeah, just, of course, this is a staple for me. Yeah, just iconic all around.
Absolutely.
Have to agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, glad to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's hear what the critics thought. We have Variety. Laura Fry says, aspires to be culturally diverse morality lesson disguised as a musical fantasy.
Isn't it great?
Instead, it's a diva training film with a plot about as memorable as a Kelly Clarkson pick.
Whoa! Leave my girl Kelly out of this.
So true.
Leave my girl Kelly. Speaking of Kelly, that's why my sister was coming down. We went and we're in the audience for that.
That's right.
What's the month in American culture where people could recognize a Kelly Clarkson film?
I know.
I don't know. I didn't know she had
She has one film, and it's like notoriously a horrible movie. Isn't it her and the runner-up from her season? Justin?
When Justin met Kelly. Or something like that.
When Justin met Kelly.
All right.
And very bad, yes. And also,
I'm
like,
sure
it being a diva training manual, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely it was.
Yeah, I do find the term diva to be a little loaded.
Yeah, but I appreciate a sense to reclaim it for girl power and self-confidence.
And that's what I took it as, because that's like what it was in the like I don't know, a lot of kids girls stuff said like diva on it.
I think that's true. I don't think that's how this reviewer has seen it.
Diva? Yeah, okay. Right.
No. Yeah, I think a diva is a female version of a hustler. We all know this. Beyonce. Okay, guys.
I'm sorry. Make me...
Yikes. Okay, Laura Fry says, any lesson about the evil trappings of pop stardom, not to mention lip syncing, most definitely will be lost on the American Idol generation, since they totally escaped the filmmakers.
I don't know. I mean, the record producer was the bad guy.
Yeah.
And like they made it clear that he was trying to take advantage of them, and then they didn't go for it.
Yeah. And
so like what does she mean?
Yeah. I mean, she might be upset with the lack of apology from Raven as well.
Oh sure.
But like I said, I think there's clear remorse in this film.
I think the movie plays to a point where the record company seems more villainous than maybe it was originally intended, because you have this parent that's like, I need to be involved in how you interact with this business.
Yeah.
Because you're 14.
Which is like exactly what she should be doing, of course, and like is obvious now. So maybe that makes it feel anti-record company, because the record company's like, no, let's just deal with the 14-year-olds. But to also have that mimic like a plot about freedom and like this kind of general, especially in 2003 teen movie vibe of like, don't parents just not get it?
Yeah.
That maybe the reviewer saw it as more of a direct plot about how actually record companies are super cool as long as they let you do what you want to do.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just so like textbook evil. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, that's how it reads, especially today.
Yeah.
Sound of evil.
Right. When Gallery is like, you're being an overbearing mother by coming to this fucking meeting. You're like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah. It's like, thank God she's there.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's
just us being old. When this movie came out and I was 3 years old, I wasn't thinking that.
No, you weren't thinking about the repercussions of the Me Too movement.
No, I was going, wow, they should let her go. This is so cool.
She can do it without her mom.
Jackal Johnson could very well be
she's practically an adult.
Working for P. Diddy.
Yeah. Pick does have a few things going for it, namely Raven, an appealing and versatile young actress who has charm and skill, and Emmy winner Lynn Whitfield.
Yeah, I mean, Raven really just is so good. She's so good.
Yeah, and Lynn Whitfield really just kind of raises up all the actors that she works with in a given scene. I mean, she's just so engaged in the project. And
and her husband in the movie, oh my God, they are so good.
They're so hot.
They have so much chemistry.
They have an incredible amount of chemistry.
Spin-off where it's just them. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing, but I want to see
slaps her ass in the movie.
Yeah, in a Disney Channel original TV movie. Slaps her ass.
Yeah. And then they giggle and run out of the room.
Yeah, she like seduces her into supporting their kid. It's fucking genius.
It's so good.
It is good.
I turned over to Jenna. I'm like, chemistry should be the job of an actor. Any actor who has ever had bad chemistry with another actor is bad at their job.
That's true.
Like I am so much more invested in this movie because these two people are clearly in love.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Writer Allison Taylor has got the attitude and diva language down with dialogue like, if he can't respect my art, He can't have my heart. But she somehow fails to make the distinction between girl power and just plain obnoxiousness. Seems a little sexist.
That is sexist.
Yeah.
But I also learned that in the Cheetah Girls books, there's a glossary in the back for their cheetah chatter.
Hell yeah.
To like explain all the lingo they
I feel like there's not. It's
which
not
is
that
so
hard.
good because that feels like the click, you know,
Yeah.
it feels like something's escaping me. I don't know what I'm thinking of. But yeah, that's like a very kids thing. I sent you, Sully, did you see the video I sent you on TikTok earlier?
Today?
Yeah.
No, I did not go on TikTok.
It was
today.
a quote unquote deleted scene from this movie.
Whoa.
But it just like, I'm pretty sure it was at the end. It was basically the girls like giving the moral of the story / the summary of what the Cheetah Girls are.
Okay.
And they again mentioned the Jiggy Jungle, which they mentioned a couple times in the movie. Apparently that's a big thing in the book. That's where the Cheetah Girls live.
Oh. Well,
That's their
that's where
that's the world the world view,
Yeah.
you know? And everything is cheetah-licious.
Mhm.
It's just little things like that.
Yeah.
So the thing about that, they said like the diva slang. I'm like, oh yeah, that's like the core of the Cheetah Girl.
Absolutely. Well,
That's the basis for "Aka excuse me, Aka believe it."
exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it's just fun as a kid to have like little made up words.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
This is how language develops.
Yep. The subplot about Dorinda's foster parent upbringing is used more for sentimental purposes. Yeah, they really don't sit with it very long.
You
No.
want it is a little clunky around her being like, "This is my mom,"
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then immediately being like, "I don't have parents." And it's
Yeah. She's constantly like, well, I don't have parents. And it's like, you call her mom.
like, right,
and you
it's-
love her.
The movie just doesn't have like an consistent internal logic
Mhm.
about the relationship that she has
Yes.
with her mother, and the cuts to Mrs. Bosco later in the film are very cursory,
Mm-hmm.
very perfunctory. She always has another kid on her side, and
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we didn't see a lot of Dorinda's family, despite that being like a plot point. And we didn't see any of Aqua's.
Yeah.
And in the books, of course, Aqua had a twin sister
Mhm.
that was cut for the movie. But like we don't get anything.
Yeah.
I would have rather have seen more of Dorinda's subplot because I
Mhm.
think it was so interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Also, just because I'm thinking of it, you know, they like completely change Aqua for the second movie. In this one, she's got the southern accent. She like just moved here. In the next movie, she's like a nerdy fashion designer.
Oh.
No accent.
Whoa.
Which
That's
is like
crazy.
a very stark difference when
Yeah.
you watch like the clips next to each other. But there was years between it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
her
you don't lose a complete accent.
her characterization in this movie.
They're seniors in high school in the sequel.
Yeah, I mean you can't lose an accent. But the way that her character is treated in this movie is not very key to the plot, and it's kind of in these very exposition and slang heavy sections that they discuss her being southern, or even like her subway plot is one that you can like, literally lose if you're not paying very close attention. So I'm not shocked that everybody involved in the project was just kind of like,
I mean, that was just like two offhand lines. Like subplot.
Exactly.
It's like
No,
two
literally.
lines, yeah.
Exactly. So it's like two lines. Her
Same thing with like the hot sauce.
her southernness and or the hot sauce even being connected to the southernness. So like, I'm not shocked that even upon rewatching the movie, you would be like, okay, we need to do something new with this character that is nothing.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't even be like, okay, so there's a lot of Southern girl stuff here.
Yeah. But they had a whole other character to draw from the books, you know?
It's true.
They combined two characters into one and they still didn't know what to do with her.
Yeah.
One sister had an accent, one didn't.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Director Oz Scott reduces the full range of human emotion to a single formula. Start crying, cue music.
Yeah, it's a Disney Channel original
Yeah.
movie.
What? Whatever.
They're 14. They're going through a lot.
Yeah.
I forgive so much with decoms. I'm like, who cares? Who cares? You know?
Yeah.
I can't relate, but I do like this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do feel this movie is quite complex.
Yeah.
Oh, it so is.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like this movie and consider it good, even under the same critical lens I would give any other film.
I'm gonna kill you.
Okie
We've been
dokie.
beefing. Sorry.
Despite bad behavior all around, the girls are rewarded in the end. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think it's all around.
No, I think it's
was-
kind of specific. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I think they show remorse. I think they learned their lesson.
Maybe not Galleria.
Maybe I think she's remorseful.
Yeah. Okay.
She doesn't apologize, but I think it's clear that she feels bad.
Mm-hmm.
As actors, however, no one but Raven really shines. Caldwell as the disco queen throwback is a delight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Love Drinka. Drinka's great.
My favorite character in the movie.
I thought most of the other girls were okay. I thought Keely Williams did really well with like she had a lot of fun with Aqua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought Adrian as Chanel. I mean, she was the oldest of the Cheetah Girls. She was like 20 when they filmed this.
Yeah.
And I thought that just like physically, she really looked 14, like with her costume design and stuff.
Yeah.
And I know, like, I don't know, a lot of their bits were cringy, but it just felt so like we're 14 and it's 2003.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she gets stuck with a lot of slang and a lot of really awkward parts.
Yeah.
Like saying Dorinda is half black.
Right.
Like just like a bunch of like really clunky lines.
Yeah. She's got a lot of serious stuff.
A lot of serious stuff.
Especially with her mom.
I think she's good
Yeah.
in this movie. And but the actress playing Dorinda I was not up to par.
Mm-hmm.
But that I will forgive for being a Disney Channel original movie.
Yeah. Music composer John Van Tongeren provides a collection of radio-ready pop songs, particularly the signature number Together We Can, while choreographer Troy Liddell offers all the moves that every aspiring girl group should know. Costume designer Ressa McConaughey clearly has fun with the animal theme throughout the pick, but makes an unfortunate choice in the finale, dressing the girls in color-coordinated outfits that makes them look like the Wiggles in sequins! Whoa.
You're kidding.
Also,
You're kidding!
Isn't the Wiggles a musical group?
Yes!
So shouldn't you look like the Wiggles in sequins, maybe? Or
They
in
weren't
cheetah
even in
print?
sequins. They were in like juicy sweatsuits.
That's so true.
Maybe if your demographic you're hunting for is people who just stopped watching the Wiggles.
Yeah, literally. Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's a genius.
That's
move.
crazy. Those outfits are so
And
iconic.
they
You
look
see those
great.
for Halloween
fucking great.
every year.
Well, yeah, and also, like, it is, like, a common move to, like, use, like, colors to characterize characters.
Yeah, the thing
Yeah.
that makes the Wiggles not look like the fucking Backstreet Boys is the fact that they're wearing jumpsuits. Not that they're color
They're not in
coordinated.
jumpsuits, but yes.
They're not. Oh yeah, they got that little sweater vibe.
They're in they wear
Long-sleeve
the
shirts,
long
black
sleeve shirt
pants.
and then pants.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, I can't remember.
But now there are girl Wiggles and some of them wear skirts. Not all of them.
Whoa.
Some of them do.
Interesting. But
Have you seen the Hot Wiggle?
Oh.
Sorry, not
Have
to get
I
into
seen
it.
the Hot Wiggle?
I'm not familiar with the Hot Wiggle.
Oh, I'll show you later.
Thank
He's
you.
so hot.
I'm very interested. But yeah, color coordinated outfits, fucking good call for a children's singing group,
Yeah.
Obvious.
Totally.
especially when they look great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Iconic. Like, come on. Made a
Totally.
mistake. Said everything in the movie was good except for that. What the hell?
I had almost the opposite feeling the first time we watched this. Although this time around, I really did enjoy it.
4 months ago.
Whoa.
the fullness of the film, yes.
All right. That's everything I have from the critics. Let's talk about the impact on the genre. Do we consider it a chick flick? I would say this is a chick flick.
I agree.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah, you know, it's all about female friendship. And, you know, not a lot of dudes in this movie. We like that.
Yeah.
I like when they do that. But yes, this was the first musical Disney Channel original movie.
Yes.
So paved the way for some of our favorites. High School Musical included. But yeah, like Jenna was saying earlier, they like did not know how successful this was going to be and how successful the soundtrack was going to be. And then once you figure out you have that winning formula of, oh, we can, you know, movie can be successful and then we can make a bunch of money off the soundtrack as well.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, why would we not keep doing that? The Even Stevens musical episode aired in 2002, so a year before this.
Yep.
So that was like Disney's first experimentation with doing musical numbers in their programming. Disney Channel. And so, yeah, obviously, like, they were like, okay, this is sort of working. Let's try it in movie form. And here we are.
And then once the Cheetah Girls blew up, it was like kind of the same time that, you know, Hannah Montana's starting to be in the works or whatever, and all of this stuff, big changes happening at Disney for their programming. And then the Cheetah Girls just got pushed with all that synergy, you know, I saw a clip of them today on, an episode of Sweet Life. Raven wasn't there because she had already been on Sweet Life as Raven Baxter. Of course. So we can't have that, of course. It was them and Chris Brown.
Whoa, jump square.
Having a party in London Tipton's room. But I was like, oh, there they are, you know? So they appeared as the Cheetah Girls, too, you know?
Wow. So. Yeah, that, what is it? Pollination,
synergy, you just said it.
No, cross dissemination? Is that appropriate to say?
Fuck you talking?
where it's like cross promotion.
Cross promotion. Cross pollination.
Well, it's something like that. It's something like that.
Cross dissemination.
That's good.
Well, I didn't mean to say that.
Nonsense.
Yeah, well, we found the word I was looking for, guys.
We did.
Cross promotion, obviously, you know, bringing fans into different things,
of course,
making things more successful. I get why they did it.
I think they aired they would air That's So Raven before premieres of this series as well.
I remember that. I remember that, yes.
So, you know, they've always had their tricks, making for very memorable nights of cable television.
And they made many, many millions of dollars.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. That's So Raven premiered in January of 2003. I believe this movie came out in the summer, maybe August of 2003. So Raven's, you know, just kind of starting her climb to stardom. And good for her. And she keeps going with this movie. They said, we like her. She's a success.
But then they didn't have her in the third one.
Well, wasn't that because she was like too busy or something?
Yeah. But she wasn't participating with the group outside of like the movies for a minute. I don't know if she went on tour with them, but she wasn't on the like Christmas album, and that came out before the last movie.
Yeah.
So, well, she was also an executive producer on Cheetah Girls 2, so she was like the other girl's boss, kind of a Sarah Jessica Parker situation.
And she was an executive producer.
18. She had been working her whole fucking life.
Sure. I guess I don't know what an executive producer does.
Well, you know, like they let Disney stars do that. Like Zendaya was an executive producer for a bunch of episodes of that like spy show she did. What is it?
Fucking Shake It Off.
No. Shake It Up.
Shake It Up. You're right.
It's Casey Undercover. I got it. Never watched it, but
okay.
Shake It Up. Famously RuPaul's favorite TV show.
Famously.
Famous in this house.
We talk about it all the time.
Yep.
Since we learned it 2 weeks ago.
Yep. Had to spread the word. But yeah, you talked about the Cheetah Tour and the album, the Christmas album. Yeah, those are all because of this movie. Yep.
And they have dissolved.
Well, yes,
the group.
A good 22 years later.
They've been I think they're done about like a reunion, but who knows?
We'll see.
Yes.
And then you talked about Hannah Montana coming from this, and then you gotta mention Big Time Rush.
Oh my god!
How could you not?
Don't even get me started.
Yeah,
I want to see them again this summer.
Yeah,
very excited. 7th.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yep. All right. Well, that's everything I have. Great.
Me too.
Cool. Well, thank you everyone for watching and listening. Thank you to Atlas Renee for art, Shishkin Productions, Brianna Harley for music. Next week, we are going to be watching The Philadelphia Story. Yes. Follow us on social media. We have TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, Letterboxd, and now YouTube, all at FemFeaturesPod.